I ain't gonna lie to y'all, watching Marineford was like watching the Avengers Endgame. Everyone was pulling up. But that brings me to the reason we're here. Of all the warriors we have covered so far on this channel, this one is the definition of built different. After the death of Gold D. Roger, only one man commanded the same level of respect. And that man was known as Whitebeard, the true king of the pirates. Roll the intro. To be a true warrior means to be someone who demonstrates courage, discipline, and dedication in defending ideals, family, or community, whether in combat or daily life. Also, someone striving for self-improvement and honor. In this video, we will judge a character by their skills, goals, and their personality to determine whether or not they can be considered a true warrior. Welcome to Warriors in Fiction. I'm your host, Iceman, and over here we talk about warriors in fiction. If you like that sort of thing, then you know what to do. Hit the subscribe button and hit the like button if you like this video. If I haven't earned your like yet, hopefully I will by the end of the video. Let me clarify something to y'all. I have not watched the entirety of One Piece yet. I am on Punk Hazard. That's where I am right now. So, and I'm almost done with Punk Hazard, actually. So, let's get into his skills. The Gura Gura no Mi, or the Quake fruit, is the center of Whitebeard's power. Man could crumble mountains, destroy entire islands, create tsunamis, and so much more. Seeing him essentially rip through the air was insane. Bro spent like episodes on episodes just aura forming on top of that ship and didn't do nothing else but that aura forming, and then get stabbed. And then decided to get active, and when he did get active, it was looking crazy. The Quake gives him the power to create shockwaves through almost anything. Admiral Sengoku stated that he had the power to destroy the world for real. Vice Admiral Suru stated that there was no place on Earth that you could hide. If Whitebeard was angry at you, there was nowhere you could go to escape the power of the Quake fruit. Other than that overpowered behind devil fruit Whitebeard had, he was good at hand-to-hand combat. You know, he could use hockey, and he had a signature Murakumugiri. I said that wrong, maybe, I don't know. Maybe let me know in the comments. A massive curved polearm, and is one of the 12 supreme grand blades in the entire world. So this weapon of his is also legendary. Everything about this man screams aura and skill. All right, and we get to see that skill go crazy on the battlefield against those Marines, especially when the admirals decided to attack. And you know, well, we all know what happened to Ace. Yeah, I'm still not a big fan of Akainu for that. I still don't like Akainu actually, because like I said, I'm just in Punk Hazard. I don't know if there's something that comes later on that's gonna make me like him, but as of right now, it's up with Akainu, Aokiji, and Kizaru. I don't like none of them. They cool and all, whatever. They be aura forming, you know, they got their little sick moments, but as of right now, because of Marineford, every Marine is an op, even Kobe. And Kobe still on business at the end of that. Next up, we're going to talk about his goals, but I'm not going to talk about his goals. We got a special guest here with us today, Okami Tensei, my homie, and he's going to talk about Whitebeard's goals.
Whitebeard, his main goal was to have a family who loved and protected and respected each other and viewed each other as like real siblings, and he considered his crew as his own children. So that was his main like personal dream. His whole thing was that he wanted to have a family. With that comes unwavering loyalty. So like all of his crewmates and everything, all of his crew are all loyal to each other. Some of his other goals were obviously to protect innocent people, and we see that because he protects the Sphinx Island by like claiming that as one of his territories and keeping bad people out. And he also liberated Fishman Island and did the same thing to protect those people. So I know like protecting is definitely a big part of his goal. One of any of his goals and ambitions is definitely protecting people. Despite how strong he is and how comparable he is to Roger, he has no interest in being the king, the pirate king at all. He doesn't want, he rejects it, even though he's comparable to, the strongest characters in the verse. He still rejects being the Pirate King. He doesn't want any of that. Whitebeard, I feel like, definitely left a legacy of truth and defense of his beliefs and what he believed in and the people that he believed in. And we see that by him standing up to the world government to protect Ace and his other crew. And he also revealed the truth about the One Piece, revealing and, confirming its existence, which, ties back into the truth thing.
Let's talk about Whitebeard's personality. You ever seen Breaking Bad? Right. I'm not comparing him to any character from Breaking Bad. I just want to know if y'all seen it. I'm watching it currently with my homeboy, Okami Tensei, actually. We're watching it together. He's already seen it, but he's gotten me through it. Anyway, back to Whitebeard. Whitebeard has the personality of a father who would do anything for his children. And he is a loving father, a nurturing provider for everybody on his ship and other ships. That is why so many people pulled up for him in Marineford. We get to see all of these people show so much love and dedication for Whitebeard. They were laying their lives down for Whitebeard. And the type of respect that they have for Whitebeard means that they would lay their life down. They would sacrifice the lives of their men. But they didn't have there was no need for sacrificing anybody, because everybody on every ship that pulled up there had it in their hearts that they would give their life down for Whitebeard. They was riding for Whitebeard. And in extension, they was riding for Ace. It was literally the most memorable moment of any anime that I've ever watched. And I'm only 500 some episodes into One Piece. In the grand scheme of One Piece, that's not a lot. But this, like that, Marineford will be one of the arcs in any anime that I will never forget. The way that it made me feel. I was emotional watching Whitebeard go through what he went through. Whitebeard was attacked by so many people. He was aura farming at the beginning of the fight. He was aura farming. He was attacked. He was stabbed. He was literally stabbed by one of his own children. And that's not an actual child of his, but everybody under Whitebeard was considered one of his sons. And it hurt him. It hurt his feelings so bad to think that that man would believe the lies that Okami was speaking. Would believe that they were there to be sacrifices so that he could save his favorite son, Ace. Whitebeard knelt down. The moment Whitebeard knelt down and hugged this man, I broke down into tears, because I was like, he still felt the same amount of love that he felt for that man before he got stabbed through his chest. And that, to me, is one of the qualities that a warrior could have that makes him entirely overqualified to be a warrior. Out of all the characters we have ever talked about on this channel, Whitebeard showed me so much emotion behind his reasons of being as cold as he was. He had the quake fruit. He had the weapons that he used. He had all these different skills that he picked up as a pirate, and he used all of that to prove his love for his people. He could have been the king of the pirates if he really wanted to, but he decided not to be. He was humble. And that's why I feel like he is secretly the true king of the pirates throughout the show, that we get to see throughout the show, because everybody was willing to lay their life down for this man, and he would do the same for them in a heartbeat. And that is the essence of a true king, someone who would do anything for their people. And even though he doesn't want the title, that's just, it is what it is. And that's the type of person that Whitebeard was. Whitebeard was such a good person that he didn't even know Luffy, but he decided, the moment he figured out that Luffy was Ace's brother, he decided that Luffy had to be protected as well. Save Straw Hat. And the One Piece is real. Alright, thank you guys for watching this video. Tune in to the next one. I'm about to give y'all a little sneak peek of what's coming next. I hope you enjoyed it. Leave a like, subscribe, be a member of the family, and I'll talk to you guys in the next video.
I see how small you are. I saw it. I saw it the night that you killed Supersonic.
You know what I remember from that night? I remember what I told you would happen to Huey. You walk. That's next.
Good luck with that. Now that you've told my 190 million followers, I'm still pretty famous.